League Softball Regionals on ESPN, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Whitestown, Indiana, 4 games today, 2 of elimination, 2 of unbeaten. We hope you'll flip over all 4 of them, as Miss Wiedemann is doing. She's a gymnast, by the way, and a good one at that. The Creek, Bullet Creek, out of Midland, Michigan. A lot of fun and entertainment here at the yard today. Sit back and enjoy. We're underway right in front of the pitcher. Marcus to first base, and on the overthrow, Kinley Cameron is safe. On the overthrow by the pitcher. So a little bit more about Nevy at the plate. As she is hit, now advances to second. She is a champion, by the way, gymnast in the state and regionals. A good dancer and good gymnast, and did a nice job of dancing out of there as much as possible. And it looked like Mookie Wilson in the '86 World Series with the Mets and Red Sox. So we'll get a ruling here momentarily. A ball and a wild pitch, which advanced the runner to second base. In the game, you may have seen here on ESPN Plus. Past the pitcher, runner heading home. That will score a run. And it's safe at first is Briley Heron. So likely get a base hit. It was off the glove of Ellie Marcus. It's an RBI. Kinley Campbell scores, and Michigan draws first blood. A lot of good fielding pitchers here. That was a tough play for Miss Marcus. And Briley Heron continues her hot hitting after 2 RBIs last night. She is at first base. And now she's at second. Teams that take advantage of stealing a chance to see her when Nebraska gets to bat. Headed up the middle. Good stop at shortstop by Samples. Good throw over. And so that's 2 assists already for Caitlin Samples. In the meantime, Briley Heron. The Byron Mission is a great shower singer. Towards second base. Dylan Dow over the first. Brooklyn Cooper inning over. Michigan gets a run on a hit and an error. Very simply, our 2 games are elimination games. The first 2 today, then all unbeatens. Rest of the afternoon and night. Sage Levine, first strikeout of likely many. Pino. Tagalog in the Philippines. Up the middle. Diving stop. Won't be enough time, despite the fine play by Emma Wilk, to throw her out. And Jane Rushi. It's got a chance to be in play somewhere, fair or foul, right in front of the pitcher. Sage Levine fields, and Jane Rushi advances. Popped up on the infield. Handled easily by Kinley Campbell. Nebraska threatens the 2 decades. Emma Wilk. Alexa Hamilton, Riley Yeager, and that's a base hit for Miss Wilk. We'll start off the Michigan second. Today to start the second inning, and here's Alexa Hamilton. Runner heading down to second, and not in time. Off the 1 bounce. Emma has a stolen base, and towards short. Freezes the runner for the moment, and then in the meantime, after the hesitation, on the third goes Emma Wilk. So Alexa Hamilton grounds out to Caitlin's 2002 for Southtown in Joplin, Missouri. Past the pitcher. Runner heading home and will score. So Riley Yeager gets an RBI ground out. Caitlin Samples gets her 4th assist, but Emma Wilk scores, and it's 2-0. And Missouri also undefeated. Let's pop up. Samples handles, throws the first. Out. Well, how about the second inning for shortstop Caitlin Samples? She handles all 3 plays. Chatting with him on the bus. And picked him up near Champaign, Illinois. Long throw coming to first base and in time. Shortstops today are impressive. Emma Wilk with her first assist of the day. 1 out. Namely Nathan Rump, the infield coach. His son in the neonatal intensive care unit of the hospital. Past the right fielder. Daly into second base. It'll be a single and an error. Second hit of the game for Keystone Little League. Yesterday, 1 for 3 in that rally and an RBI, and that is a passed ball. Unless they throw her out at third, that won't happen as Avery Daly goes sliding in. So Nebraska with a huge threat here in the second, trailing 2-0. Count is 3-2. Sage Levine does what she does best, needing a punch out, gets a punch out, 2 outs. We're not allowed to visit. Get into right field and in there for a hit. Gallant try by Harlow Fisher, who had it, couldn't hang on. RBI hit Dylan Dow, 2-1 Michigan. Almost came up with a spectacular catch. As a couple of well-hit balls in this inning have gone to right field. Good timing. Travel a long distance to get to play Little League baseball and get a nice drink of water on the way. 1-2 pitch. That is headed to left field. Back-to-back hits with 2 outs. Jaden Hirschbruner comes through. Her first hit in the regional. Nothing but a good time here in Whitestown, Indiana all week long. Past the catcher. Runners moving on. To second and to third. So a hit will at least tie the game and maybe give them not as much space back at the catcher as there is left field and right field foul lines. That past the catcher. Runners will not advance. In the meantime, it's a walk for Zoe Frosch. Her second in the tournament, the tie. Important pitch early. And the game is tied. Back-to-back walks. Maddie Rademski gets credit for an RBI. Dylan Dahl walks home. 2-2 is our score. About ready to turn the lineup back over to the top and Leah Seaman. Toward first base. But Nebraska gets 2, and this elimination game's been exciting. 2-2 after 2. Harlow Fisher and Kennedy Dopp. Toward third base. Jane Rushi with the assist, 1 out. So in this game, be noteworthy. Out in front of home plate, Ellie Marcus to first, and it is not in time. Kennedy Dopp, left fielder, out in front of the pitcher. 2 outs in the inning, but Harlow Fisher moving on to second base. She filled in catcher the final 3 state games. Hit towards center field and drop it. Ellie Campo comes through, Harlow Fisher scores, and Michigan regains the lead. Drop one right in front of the center fielder, Jaden Hirschbruner. Good piece of hitting here. So Michigan now with 4 hits on the game, 2 in the inning, and hitting them where they ain't. As Harlow Fisher in the bottom of the order started the rally here in the inning. Second now for Nev Wiedemann. Toward third base, Jaden Rushi, long throw, in time. And let's hope Nev Wiedemann is okay, and she is. Better. So Briley Heron in a past third strike on the first and safe. So it goes as a strikeout. The base runners so far in the first less than 3 innings. Runner down to second, no problem. Leah Seaman now into scoring position. He's ran into a pitcher that could throw both left-handed and right-handed, but he had to commit. Jaden Rushi out on strikes, 1 out. So 2 strikeouts in the inning. The girl that has ridiculous power and off the wild pitch, the advance to third for Leah Seaman, who is the tying run. Pretty good track start at the plate, too. These girls play 2, 3, 4 different sports. Bouncing in front of second baseman. That's going to score a run. Gets past Nev Wiedemann, and the game is tied at 3. So we have our second tie of the game. Two teams that are playing like this is win or go home. So a tough one for Nev Wiedemann. And in the meantime, Leah Seaman reached on a third strike passed ball, able to score, and now Jenny Holtorf down to second. VP with the top 10 list. These girls have worked hard at coming up with these jokes. Back to the pitcher. Levine will go to third. Safe. Game which Bretta Young dominated through 4 innings, and they started to solve her. Brooklyn Cooper, by way of the wild pitch on the second base. 13 players in Nebraska, 16. So the ruling by first base umpire Michael Miller, no swing here. And I think you may have heard the ruling. And you may have also known that Brian Rudetsky was attending to the right wrist batting order. Ball away from the catcher, running, trying to score, will score. Batter is out, but the runners can't advance. And so Jenny Holtorf comes home, and Nebraska now has its first lead. It was low in the dirt. She took a swing. Would probably go as a wild pitch. Runners advance to second and to third. And in the meantime, a weird scoring inning. This towards second base. Should end it. Nev Wiedemann with the play. Inning over. Nebraska 2 runs. Whoever wins is back here tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock to play another win or else game. Nice play at second base. 1 out. The bottom of the first for Nebraska. Base hit, Sage Levine. And now past the left fielder. She'll try to advance to second, and she will. To have many of them back. Ground ball to third. Runner freezes, now advances. Jaden Rushi will throw over the first. In the meantime, Sage Levine, a little hesitation. Emma Wilk to right field. Hit it right on the line. A bullet. Hauled in by Lexi Thomas. Inning over. Michigan threatens, but there's a score. Nebraska 4-3, which bats at the bottom of the fourth. The 6th inning scheduled game, and what a catch it short by Emma Wilk. Wow. Jane Hirschbruder at the plate. And out on strikes, 2 outs in the inning.
Second baseman, number 2, Zoe.
Saving their best for last in many occasions. Slow roller, second base. Nev Wiedemann in Illinois and Missouri, both unbeaten. Indiana, Ohio after that, unbeaten. Toward left field, hauled in, 1 out. Jenny Holtorf with catch. Off the curve, this one is headed left field. That's a hit. Now the Jaeger aboard, representing the tying run. August 4th, with the winner of this tournament will actually be in action the first day. Runners at first and second. And bring up Kendra Young, who's 0 for 1 in the game. Her game has improved dramatically, according to coaches. Ball gets away from the catcher, and the runners on to second and third. So the bunt will not be necessary now. 2 on in the 5th. Popped up toward left field. Caught. Runner is going to try to score. Will score. Game tied. Huge sacrifice fly by Kendra Young. And for the 3rd time today, we're even. We can hear a lot lot of chatter from friends and family in the background. Back to the pitcher, Ellie Marcus. Michigan gets a run on a hit. Bottom of the fifth. Headed to short. Great stop, long throw. And off the overthrow will advance to second. Tough play for Emma Wilk. And now at second with the go-ahead run is Maddie Rademski. The manager, Brian Rademski, with some instructions to Lexi Thomas, who is showing a bunt. And bunting beautifully, but it is foul. And because it's on 2 strikes, she is out. And the runner must go back. Sun-drenched day at the yard. And that hit her. So Leah Seaman, without a hit, has still been on base twice today. After a 3rd strike. And bunt to the 3rd baseman. So the runners will move up. That's Maddie Rademski to 3rd. Leah Seaman to 2nd with 2 outs. Sacrifice for Miss Wushi. Skippers, they have to do everything, don't they? I'm sure it's enjoyable. This one to left field. Will score 1. Will score 2. Nebraska takes a 6-4 lead on a 2-out. First pitch hitting by Jenny Holtorf. Hit. And benefited by an error and a hit batsman and a well-placed bunt by Jenny Rushi. Scoring 2 runs. And now it's 6-4 in favor here at home plate. Brooklyn Cooper. And she is out on strikes. And that is the end of the inning. 2-run hit by Jenny Holtorf. The difference in our game. Back to the pitcher. Rushi from 3rd base ordinarily. Now from the mound, fields easily, 1 out. Now to the top of the order we go. What me worry, huh? This is fun. 3-1. And the tying run is going to come to the plate. Lots of good theater in this game. Lots of good today. And she is a gymnast by trade and a good one. Runner down to 2nd. There will be a late throw. And Camp Howell will at least keep her team out of a force out. And strike 3. So Nebraska is an out away. Good intense look there. Dropping into left field. Center fielder coming down. Game over. Oh, what a catch out in center field. Jane Hirschbruner diving to save and end the game for Nebraska. What an ending. Great stroke by Briley Herron. But Jane Hirschbruner giving it all she had. There's a highlight for you. Nebraska moves on, and unfortunately for Michigan, the season is over. Thank you for joining us.